वेला के पास ऐसा कौन है जो 6 गोल मारेगा?
मैं भी तो यही बोल रहा हूँ, मैं भी तो यही
Maguire.
बोल रहा हूँ।
Hello, what to do, YouTube? It's your favorite channel, MIG, back in action today again. We are going to be discussing the upcoming game week in the Premier League, especially the Chelsea Arsenal fixture. That's why we have the special guest, Mr. Najib Murtaza. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Aris, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. क्या हाल है भाई? कैसे हो?
अल्लाह का शुक्र है भाई, चल रहा है बस.
All right.
चल रहा है.
Yeah,
Midweek
let's
games
get
देखे?
straight into it.
Did you watch the midweek
Uh,
games? Not really.
I mean, besides the Chelsea one, not really.
You, Najib, did you?
What about what match?
Any midweek game?
Yeah, I watched the Arsenal Europa picture, but other than that, no, nothing.
A bad miss by Jesus, no?
I mean, wasn't the best performance, but I'll take it, bro.
You finished top. Some teams can't say that, so you know.
Yeah, some teams can't say that.
Long may it continue, inshallah.
Long may it continue. First, everywhere we go, man.
Long may that continue as well.
Just for this season, don't get your hopes up too much. It's just for this season. I don't
We'll
think it's
see.
sustainable.
We'll see.
And
We'll see. We'll
probably
see.
we'll see, but if I had to put my money on Arsenal not winning the Premier League, I'd put it right now.
Yeah, this
Go
season.
ahead, do it, man.
This
This
season,
season.
yeah. I'm with you
Yeah,
on
I've
that,
done
bro.
it already, bro.
Bro, I'm
done
on
it
you.
already.
I'm with that on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 quid on that.
50 quid on Arsenal not finishing first.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Are you
Wanna
No
go
yeah.
else
half
to go.
half on that bet? Like I'll bet with you 25.
Bro, I'll share that too because I know we're not winning the league this season. I'm not saying we're gonna win the league this season. No way.
There is a chance though. There is a chance
Huh?
in the dark. I
We're
mean, but
we're competing. We're not winning,
mhm.
in
Yeah.
my opinion, because
Yeah.
we don't have a whole 17 players.
But like where there is a will, there is a way. So
Bro, our season is wholly dependent on not getting injuries. Three players, we get
only
injuries, we're fucked. So there's like that's
fuck,
the whole
fuck.
problem. We don't have a squad depth. There's
Yeah.
depth.
Yeah, so on that note, should we start the Chelsea Arsenal analysis then? What do you guys think? What's gonna happen?
I see a
Arsenal
win,
win, bro, for sure. Like for
100%.
sure.
Oh,
No question.
I agree with you guys. I have nowhere to go. Stamford Bridge, the previous 3-4 seasons, I mean, Arsenal have been pretty good. Even if Chelsea's in the best of form and Arsenal is in the worst of their form of the season, they just show up at Stamford Bridge and play a good game. So I expect a good game for sure with goals in it, unlike Chelsea United. But I think Arsenal are the favorites. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
100%.
sure.
I do agree with you. And if we win this season, this is gonna be the first time we win three in a row at Stamford. So hoping to set that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like you said,
but
yeah, previous
That's a
on
seasons
big up.
we've been showing up at Stamford Bridge. Like last season, we won at Stamford Bridge after losing three in a row. And the
Yeah.
season before that, we weren't having the best ends of the season, and Chelsea was in the semis of the UCL, but still we managed to beat them 1-0. So
yeah.
this form right now, the way Arsenal's playing, the way Chelsea's playing, the place I think we can capitalize is Chelsea starts slowly. Arsenal tend to start quickly. They start like we tend to die down by the end of the game, and you guys tend to come back into the game by the end of it. So
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
the thing. That's where I think we can capitalize. Is very fast start, attack them, take the game to them in the start. I think we can win.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can do
in the
some
first 20,
strategy.
25 minutes, Arsenal are the most dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it starts dying down. So if Chelsea can hold them for those 20, 25 minutes, we might have a game on our hands.
It's just that something to consider, especially for Arsenal fans, is that like if Chelsea is to win on the weekend against Arsenal and City wins their game, they go top of the table. So
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
is a crucial game in that sense. Like you have to win if you want to maintain that position, which you probably will. The odds are with Arsenal to win it. But if I mean, as a Chelsea fan, I'm hoping that Chelsea beat Arsenal. It would be good to see Chelsea win at the Stamford Bridge. And if we do that, then City go first, which I'd rather. I prefer watching because of my bet, anyways. So, I mean, if you had to make a best 11 right now from Chelsea, Arsenal combined, um, who would you put? So pick a formation and then like pick a squad.
4-3,
You can go
4-3-3.
first.
4-3-3 is the
4-3-3.
simplest one.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
let's not just do it individually. Let's discuss on each position and then decide the players.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
And then on current form, not like they've been good, like they're world class players on current.
Yeah, just based on current, like who would be the best team to play on Sunday?
Mm-hmm. Out of the streams. Keeper, who'd you pick?
Ramsdale,
Ramsdale?
any day, bro.
Ramsdale,
Any day, bro.
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
Any
So that's
any day.
no
I
difference.
mean,
Not any
Chelsea
day.
Chelsea aren't
Kepa
even
comes
sure if they.
close.
I
I mean,
mean,
thing
Ke-
is, the past again on current form, Kepa has been in better form than Ramsdale. Anyone can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Past five, 6
100%.
games.
100%.
Try to deny that, it doesn't make any sense. But I'd go for Ramsdale because it's a safer pick. He is a good goalkeeper.
but
Maybe
didn't
Kepa's
didn't
happened is,
Kepa let 3 in against Brighton in the first half?
but 5 clean sheets before that.
Yeah, I would agree Kepa's on a better form right now because he's been saving Chelsea's ass. But that's the thing, he's done only 5 games. He hasn't played the whole season. And now he's injured
Yeah.
again, and he's probably not gonna play tomorrow anyway or Sunday. So
Yeah.
that's why I'd go for Ramsdale as well. But if he had a couple more games in his belt and then he wasn't injured, I would Kepa 100% because on current form he's been amazing. But let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mm.
Right
So
back.
the goalkeeper. I mean, bro, just before we start, actually, I want to say I'd play 3-4-3. So like
That's
I
too
don't know,
many center
maybe
backs, bro.
So you're
Is the
you're
best.
essentially putting wing backs that Arsenal doesn't even play with wing backs. I mean,
Exactly.
we don't even have wing backs in our team. At least you guys have right backs and left backs. We don't even have wing backs.
yeah, fair
4-3-3
one.
is
Okay, let's go
always
with
the best,
4-3-3.
in my opinion, when you're
Yeah.
doing the combined 11.
Like 4-3-3 is a
Yeah.
standard formation that I
Mhm.
think should be played on.
Yeah.
Okay, so right back, right.
I mean, are we considering again, are we considering injured players or no?
No.
I mean,
Yes,
if they're on form, like then why not?
No, if they're playing on Sunday, no. If they're playing on Sunday, then yes. Any player who's coming back on Sunday might have been out for a little while, that's fine too. But anyone who's playing on Sunday is in it. So
Otherwise, like I mean, there's no question Reece James would have been at right back, but
yeah,
like he can't
I'd
play.
still go with Aspi though over Ben White.
bro, come on,
Over
that's
Ben White,
good, bro.
100%.
Ben White's been so good this season. He's the most consistent defender we have in our team this season. Better than
And the thing is, like,
more
from the
consistent.
first game of the season till now, I've only seen Ben White grow more into the right back role. Like it's like he's getting better with each game that he's playing at right back. He's making those overlapping runs. He also got an assist very recently. Defensively, he's playing very well. So
Bro, no
I'd
one
say
can
Ben White.
pass him, and he's been more consistent than Saliba, Gabriel, or any player we have on left back. He's been more consistent. Maybe not better, as in like Saliba might have a better game than him if he's having a good game, but at consistency, every game he puts in a performance. Like it's every game is 8 on 10. Literally every game is an 8 on 10.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not that Ben White's bad. It's just that Aspi brings with him that experience in defending and attacking at the same time. Maybe over the years, like it has faded away a bit in terms of attack, but defensively he's more solid than Ben White. Even till today, I'd say that whenever he starts, he looks pretty solid one-on-one still. He does tend to go and attack and create good plays. Obviously, he's no Reece James, but I'd still go for Aspi because it's a more sort of a balanced right back in the sense like he can provide a bit more attacking contributions than maybe Ben White.
No.
I mean, Aspie's crossing and like the fact that he's naturally a right back, and over the years we've seen what quality Aspie holds. But I
Right
mean,
now,
I haven't really seen much of Aspie this season. Like even at right center back, I don't really watch the Chelsea games, but
It's
bro,
just
even
because like he hasn't started too many games in right back or right wing back because Potter tends to play very weird and very flexible for formation. So even I don't know like if Aspie is gonna start on Sunday. But if I had to pick a right back, the 1 or 2 games he has played as right wing back for Potter, he looks pretty solid. But again, they are just 1, 2 off games. But in that sense, because Ben White's played more in that position over the past 5, 6 games, and if you're going on current form, I'll have to pick Ben White. But if
Yeah,
Aspie consistently
Ben White's been
starts,
playing right back since the start of the season in every game. Like apart from
yeah,
like two Europa League fixtures where Tomiyasu played at right back, Ben White's been the stable right back that Arsenal have. And it's surprising because I didn't expect Ben White to be at right back this season, in all honesty. Like I thought, it would either be Saliba or White, but turns out it's
yeah,
Saliba and White
Yeah.
in
yeah,
defense.
That's a
yeah.
good thing, honestly. I love that. I love to see it. Okay, then we have White on our right back, and then center back pairing. We'll each give ours. Mine, Saliba and Silva.
Yeah, Saliba and Silva, I'd say the same.
Saliba and Gabriel for me.
Hmm.
For me, it'd be
That's
Saliba and
bold.
Gabriel. Like
That's bold.
the thing is, I haven't been seeing any mistakes from Gabriel. Like, okay, there have been some lapses, but we've seen that in Thiago Silva as well. Like, considering this Brighton game, he did
That
mess
was
up a few times.
that was a one-off
That's the
game
one-off game
for
in
Silva.
the past year. Like I don't
Exactly,
remember Silva making that many mistakes in a single game,
bro.
right? One-off game. Are you saying Gabriel is better than Silva? Current form?
I'm saying based on current form. Obviously, Silva's a legend, man. But based on
Um,
current form, I would
Yeah,
take him.
I Gabriel has had a few good performances for us, like Leeds. Like he was the best defender we had, but at the same time, his mistakes have been costly this season, and he has made a few. The goal
Hmm.
against Liverpool,
Yeah.
goal against Fulham, even on Sunday,
Uh,
he literally cut back to Jesse Lingard. Like that was a beautiful pass if you're playing for Nottingham Forest. He was, what was he doing?
Yeah,
That didn't
he
end
has had lapses like against Tottenham as well. He gave away the penalty.
exactly.
But
so
That
if
yeah,
you're talking about
I
if
guess, yeah, Saliba and Thiago Silva, yeah, for sure.
Saliba
yeah,
has had a few off games recently, but throughout the season, I feel like he's been more stable than Gabriel, and he's made less mistakes.
Yeah, Gabriel, like ever since we've seen him, he's always been a bit prone to mistakes here and there. Like this is his third season at Arsenal, and I've like he does put in performances, but I think consistency sometimes lacks in that guy. But I just think he's getting better. And yeah, but for now, yeah, let's put Thiago Silva in for sure.
Left back.
uh,
I
you
mean,
guys go first.
our left back. I mean, our fit left back is Tierney or Zinchenko, but Zinchenko hasn't played recently. Tomiyasu plays in for left back, but he's probably out for the weekend. So, and Chelsea's left back Chilwell, he's also out.
Well, I mean, option is Cucurella, then there's one natural like left back
Tierney is also
in.
because he scored a goal on Thursday.
Oh,
Tierney
he's
is the
fit.
natural left
Yeah,
back. He's
right.
good. He's playing. He scored a goal
No, no,
recently.
I forgot that he's fit now because like last week I remember he didn't start.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah, in
Tierney's
that
been
case,
fit for a few weeks, so we've just been playing Tomiyasu ahead of Tierney because
okay, in that
Tomiyasu,
case,
Ever
like,
since Liverpool, yeah.
hmm,
but
ever
I'd
since
still go
Liverpool.
for Cucurella, man. Still he's had a few off games, but he does look good in that position. Obviously, if Chilwell was not
I
injured
mean,
against.
Kukurea
I
got subbed
think
off in the 30th minute against United.
I think like
Yeah, but
no,
it's also a
the
formation
thing about
change,
That's
bro.
Cucurella is
Like
that
Cucurella came off for
it was a
Kovacic. If it
tactical
was
change,
for
I know.
Chilwell,
I
so
know.
it was a tactical change. You can say like, maybe it's not his performance, it's more of the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like the thing about Cucurella is like I like his passing. I like the way he plays into the game. Like I saw his first game as Chelsea, and he was playing like he's been at Chelsea forever. Like he understood the system so well, even though that game was under Tuchel. But I would pick Cucurella as well at left back this week because I just think he's really good. But we've seen him had bad performances, and he's sort of been the dispensable one in Chelsea's defense.
Hmm.
He doesn't get played at left wing back a lot as well, even though he did play at left wing back in Brighton. But obviously
Yeah.
Chilwell plays. But even when Chilwell is out, we don't see him playing at left wing back either.
Yeah. I mean, again, like when he plays at left wing back, he looks so good. But when Chilwell's available, he's the better left wing back.
100%.
Cucurella suits that left center back role. But when he does play left wing back, he does look really good. That's why I'm choosing Cucurella because, like, I think he has more attacking potential and defensive cover as well. He's a more balanced player to go with. Not that Tierney lacks any of that, but again, Tierney, the past few games, again, like you guys said, Tomiyasu started instead of him. So he hasn't been in the best of form, you could say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
both like the mostly Zenith played and he was injured for a while, and when he was injured, Tomiyasu was playing. So Tierney has only mostly played Europa League games. So in
Yeah,
that sense, yeah, okay, the Cucurella sounds best. And
yeah,
let's just go to midfield now. Who are your midfield three?
field three, man.
Honestly, I
Partey.
would Partey, Odegaard, and Xhaka.
Hey, that's what I'd put as well, man.
Yeah, Partey,
I would
Xhaka for sure.
Xhaka for sure. Xhaka for sure.
I'd go. I would go from Mason, of what was it called right mid or left mid, whichever you choose. Mason Mount's been in good form under Potter.
Now
He
we're
plays
talking
well.
about just completing the midfield three, right?
Yeah, but he's been playing in midfield for Potter, bro.
Yeah, he plays
No,
So
no,
midfield.
no.
Like
See, Mason is a cam, but Odegaard's form this season. I mean, he has how many goals does Odegaard have this season? 4, 5.
four, I think.
Paris
Four.
didn't I think so? It was two,
Two
two.
against
Yeah, I think
Bournemouth.
it's. Well, let me check.
Bournemouth.
I'm not sure
Against
yeah, I'm
because
just
Bournemouth.
checking
One against
quickly.
Nottingham
I'm
Forest.
checking the
There's
yeah,
hmm,
two against Forest. So Odegaard has 4 goals this season.
four
four.
goals this season.
I can't
Odegaard
remember.
has 4 goals this season. Which
Seven
is,
games has
mind
two.
you, it is more Premier League goals than Chelsea's top scorer in the Premier League this season.
Hmm.
Chelsea's top scorer in the Premier League, I think it's Kai Havertz with the 3 goals.
Sterling and Havertz.
Hmm. Yeah,
Sterling and Havertz. So like, I mean, he scored more goals than like attackers in your team. So I'd go for Odegaard because his range of passing, and then he doesn't shoot the most, but still having those complaints, like the fans are constantly complaining that he doesn't shoot enough, yet he still has like 4 goals. I think Odegaard deserves to be in that team, but let's see.
yeah. I feel like
What would you make for like Mount to be in that team? Like I'm a big fan of Mount, but
Yeah.
I just don't think this season is the season for him right now.
Uh,
It hasn't become yet.
yeah, it's the thing that Mason Mount started being better and better when Potter came in. He looks like he's a different player completely compared to when Tuchel was in. So if you're talking solely on current form, I think Mason Mount's been on fire in the sense like he's one of the most selected players by Potter. Each game, be it UCL or Premier League, he's one of the favorites to go to for him. And not just that, but he plays well in the game. It's not the goal contributions or the assists or whatever, but it's more about reading the game. It's more about making that switch of play at the right time. It's more about picking that right pass. He's quick with his decisions. Uh, he's been good recently under Potter, so I could make a case for him, but I think it's similar with Odegaard, and obviously with the attack he has and the goals he's had so far in the Premier League this season, Odegaard looks like the better option. Understandably so, but I would personally go for Mason Mount because I just feel like he would be the better option in that midfield.
Mm,
I'll give you I'll give you Mount. You're right. Like over the course of season, I would say Odegaard has been having a better season, but like ever since Potter came in, yes, Mount has looked a bit different and like क्या कहते हैं, a better player than he was when he was playing under Tuchel. I
Tuchel.
had him in my
Mm.
FPL too, so I benefited from him too at the same time. Like he scored and assisted a few times. So I'll give you
Yeah.
marks on that. So we can have the midfield three as Shaka, Partey, and
Mount.
Mount.
I mean, front three, I think is pretty easy. Like Saka, has to be Martinelli, and has to be Jesus, man.
Chelsea का मन नहीं.
Honestly, bro.
Honestly, like I was expecting Oba, you to bring up Oba.
Same, I was waiting for
But bro,
that, bro. I was hoping.
I was honestly waiting because like
Exactly, I was hoping.
honestly, if you'd haggled a bit, I would honestly put Oba in the team. Like
नहीं यार. No.
man,
I mean, when
I mean,
Aubameyang came in, like he was
Can't.
scoring goals and everything. Like I don't know, has he been starting recently? Because I just saw the Brighton game and he wasn't there.
yeah, he did start in midweek against UCL. In the UCL, sorry. He was good. Jesus again, bro. Like I mean, this season Jesus been in better form. Oba's just scored the 2 goals against Milan, both of them. And ever since then, like obviously he gets in those really attacking positions and whatnot, but he doesn't get that goal in the end. So eventually, for a striker, that's all that matters, right? It's not about the positions you take up and how much you do in the game. It's the goals you bring in to play. He hasn't been that good in the sense like doesn't score the goals, but otherwise he's been a complete player. Jesus looks better because he contributes every way wise, right? Because he was playing as a winger for Guardiola last season. So it's not that he's just solely playing striker, but he's also playing like a playmaker. Or he's bringing in other attackers into play. So I think contributions wise, there is no question absolutely whether it be Jesus or Aubameyang, it has to be Jesus. Aubameyang, of course, more of a, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I feel like he's more of a goal scorer than Jesus, but he hasn't shown that yet in Chelsea. So far, it's just been the 2 goals in 5-6 games already.
I mean,
So he's averaging like
if we're bringing on the subject of Oba, like Oba in his day was way better than Jesus. Like I would take Brian
yeah,
Aubameyang in Arsenal squad
yeah,
right now, and this guy would fuck shit up. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like 30 goals
yeah,
a season for
Bro, but
Oba, easy.
they are very
Easy.
different kind of players. If you see Jesus play, it's not just his goal scoring ability that you look at. Yes,
Yeah.
Oba's goal scoring ability is on a different level than Jesus. He doesn't even come close. But other than that,
yeah,
Jesus' overall play is so good. This guy is so underrated, bro, just because he can't finish and he's a striker. But his other overall play, his dribbling, his link up play, his passing, his pressing, everything is good. Like
yeah,
I think you're missing out on the time when Oba's link up with Lacazette was insane.
bro, he wasn't
Even
linking
last
up
year,
play.
even last year, like when he was playing striker for us, he used to drop down deep. Like,
Nah,
do you
bro,
not remember that goal
Oba
against
has never
Spurs?
had a good performance when he had to link up play for the wingers. He just doesn't do that, Jesus, and because of his movements, those wingers run into those pockets when he drops deep. Martinelli
Yeah.
and Saka. Oba had never been that player for us. Oba had been, instead of Martinelli, he would run in behind. He wasn't that kind of a striker. He's a very different
Oba is the
striker.
player who would run in behind. He was the one who was going to go for the goal. He was the one who's going to be furthest up the line.
Mm-hmm.
And he just wanted those balls in so that he could finish it off. I
Very
mean, that's all.
different kind of players.
Great striker, I think.
Very
But
different kind of players. Very different.
yeah, very different kind of players. I think Oba is more of a goal scorer. Jesus more of a like an all-rounder. He can do anything. He can do everything and anything. Aubameyang, I've seen his link-up play so far this season for Chelsea. He looks pretty good. He does bring other players into attack pretty well. Like he takes up good positions. But the thing is, our other players well have been so severely out of form that even if he does that, like it doesn't end up being anything. Like Aubameyang did provide the assist for Sterling in midweek against Zagreb, but again, it's fucking Zagreb, man. Like it's not a huge opposition. But speaking of Sterling, I would argue that Sterling is a better player than Martinelli. He is a better than
100%,
Saka.
bro.
He's a better player
100%.
than Saka as well. But again,
No.
current form, like I
You can't
can't
change.
argue for Sterling.
I mean,
So
for most of our players, man, this has been the season for them. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Martinelli's on a different level this season. Saka's been class.
yeah,
Jaka is a brand new player. I don't know how, but he's a brand new player.
yeah.
So,
Jaka, like
and
bro,
like a
if
lot of
I
our signings, like even Ben White, he's adopted a new role. This is his first season playing there. Saliba, even though we signed him almost 3 years ago, but this is his first season playing. He's like a new signing in the team. Even left back, like Zinchenko's finally come back, and I'm honestly excited to see that. I don't know if he's going to start against Chelsea, I have a feeling he might, and I think he'll have a good game.
Yeah, I would rather start Tierney on Sunday if you're asking for my personal opinion. Like, are we like so we're decided on the front three, right?
Yeah,
So that's our final 11 for like combined
yeah.
11.
Final level.
All right. So
Combined final level.
I
Yeah.
would ask you what team you would play on Sunday, like Chelsea. Chelsea's 11, not the
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
so
formation.
man, seeing Potter and his formation is hard to predict, but what I would like to see would to just keep it simple. Revert back to maybe a 4-2-3-1. Four would be Kukurea as left back, of course, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, centre backs, and right back Aspi. Two in midfield, Kovacic and Jorginho. Three in attack would be has to be like Sterling, uh, Mount, and Pulisic. I would go and say Pulisic because like he's been in good form. He takes up good positions, but again, he doesn't finish off anything. But
Pulisic, bro. Honestly,
yeah, I would
Honestly,
go for Pulisic.
Pulisic,
Like
like,
he offers a bit more dynamism than Kai Havertz does. Kai Havertz more of a more silky player, right? But Pulisic just offers more than Havertz does. So I think attack three would be Sterling, Mount, and Pulisic, and then the striker would be Aubameyang. Yeah, 100%.
so you're playing, wow, no
I
Kai
don't
Havertz.
understand your Pulisic wala. So
I
like
feel
Bro,
strong
बाकी सब
there.
ठीक है Pulisic
How can
Pulisic
कैसे
I
bro
mean,
कैसे
bro, it's that
आ
like
जाए हमारा
instead of Pulisic,
मैं जियक को खिला दूंगा जो पर मैं Pulisic को खिला
bro, Ziyech
Bro,
has
Ziyech
made
भी
one
बहुत सुंदर
appearance off the bench under Potter, right? So Ziyech is completely not an option here because if he hasn't played so far for Potter, he's only played 15-20 minutes under Potter. In ours against Arsenal, I don't think like Ziyech's an option at all realistically.
He's
And
not an
I
option
think
against Nottingham Forest even brother
yeah, he's that
he should
bad.
go
Like
back now
he's that bad. Yeah, I think his time's up. I think we're selling him in January. But
Mhm.
again, I think with Pulisic, the only other option we do have is Havertz, right? Maybe I could go for that, but I just feel like Pulisic is a player who can come up with a few good moments throughout a game, a few dynamic moments which could possibly change the game, and we need that against Arsenal because like we can't just play simple direct football. We need creativity on the wings to pro Ben White and Tierney. Um, and hopefully we can scrap a goal in the first 10-15 minutes and
No,
then
bro,
game's on, man.
starting 10-15 minutes is where I'm looking the most. We can really
Yeah.
affect Chelsea in those first 20-25 minutes because they start slow. Chelsea tend to start a bit slow. So, and we
Yeah.
start a bit quick. So, those 20-25 minutes are very important for us. So, let's see. But
Yeah, let's see.
your lineup makes sense, just Pulisic, but you have your reasons for that, obviously.
Yeah.
That's good for us. I mean, miss is just another miss like Brighton. Good for us. But I'll name
yeah
my
I
What
mean
team.
would you go with?
I think we can really hurt I mean Arsenal can really hurt Chelsea in those first 20-25 minutes because that's what we did against Liverpool as well. Like we got them on the first minute of the game,
Mm-hmm.
just catch them off guard. Because Liverpool, I mean, they've been bad, but they've sort of had the similar thing that they grow into games, but then they drop off again. Like I don't know what's up with those guys, but yeah, I think it's gonna be. See, Brighton came off right off the foot, and they were already on your ass in the first 10 minutes. So
But see, if you
yeah,
keep giving the Brighton Chelsea game example, it's a bit unfair because you have to look at the 9 games before that as well. We played
no,
under
no, no.
Potter, and it's not like it's not like we played bad games.
I'm not setting it a benchmark for a Chelsea performance, but like I'm just saying a very recent performance like that. And the thing is, what Brighton in turn did to Chelsea, for what hadn't happened in Potter's previous 10 games, was that they exposed them. They exposed some weaknesses lying in the Chelsea team, their lineup. That's what Brighton did. That's what a loss generally means for a team. Like when we lost to PSV, they exposed us. When United beat Arsenal 3-1, it exposed Arsenal that, oh, Arsenal does not cope well when you play against them on the counter attack. So
Yeah,
I'm not
but
attacking Chelsea performance as it is. I'm just saying that losses means that a team has been exposed
bro, but it's
in
not
some
just
manner.
it's not just the Brighton game. You look at the game before Brighton, United. United came quick. United started really well. In the first half, Chelsea were struggling, my brother. You even remember that. Chelsea were struggling.
Yeah,
Before that, before Chelsea, I think it was Aston Villa. You guys had Aston Villa before United.
yeah.
Even that
Mhm.
game, it wasn't that you guys were dominant throughout the game. It wasn't a 2-0
No,
victory like it showed. It was Kepa's brilliant keeping that kept you guys in the game. So it's not like
yeah.
Chelsea's been in very good form throughout, and like we keeping this Brighton that,
Oh, no, no, no.
but the Brighton one is specifically what we talk about is because it comes close to where the Arsenal play. High press,
Yeah.
high intensity. Not exactly
Mhm.
the same, obviously, but the way they hurt Chelsea in the start is exactly what I think we can do on Sunday. United couldn't hurt Chelsea. They didn't. Aston Villa couldn't do it. Brighton did it. So that's why we're using Brighton as kind of a benchmark. It's at least
Yeah, because also it's just that like this Brighton defeat was a defeat that was coming towards Chelsea slowly, slowly, itching a game that was meant to happen at some point in the future. It could either be Brighton, it could either be Arsenal, because the previous 2, 3 games we were exposed defensively. We didn't look that good. We did win the games or drew the games, but defensively we didn't look that solid. I do agree with that, but again, the Brighton performance was extraordinarily horrible
Hmm.
because we didn't play that bad against United or Villa. We didn't dominate the game, sure, but we didn't play that bad like we did against Brighton. So that was a bit of a horrible game. But I think again, Brighton took advantage of their first 20, 25 minutes where they pressed hard. They won balls in problematic areas in the final third and went on to finish it. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Arsenal could do the same.
exactly, inshallah. Khair, Najib, what lineup would you
Mhm.
go for the weekend?
The standard, man. Like I think we just have the one team that can play. Like it's
Yeah, but
Ramsdale, White, Saliba. I would like to see Zinchenko at right back, but I wouldn't want him to
right
be
back.
rushed. Left back, sorry.
That's the main, but like the point of my question was who would you play at left back? Because the other 10 are set. There's no changing
Yeah,
that.
they kind of
It's
said.
just the left back is Tomiyasu is out, and even if Tomiyasu is in, I feel like that's still a debatable place because
The
Zini's back
thing
now.
is, if Tomiyasu is in, the thing I like about Tomiyasu is he's very good one on one with wingers, right? So, I mean, Pulisic, whatever, like he may look flimsy or whatever, but he's still a pace merchant. He can run really fast with the ball, and that can catch any person off balance, right? The problem with Tierney I have is that whenever someone like just catches him off guard, Tierney is rendered useless. Like he can't get back into it. Like once he's beaten, he's beaten. Tomoyasu has that never
Mhm.
give up attitude. Like even if he's beaten, he's gonna put everything in it. Like this guy kept Salah quiet for the whole game. Salah ain't done nothing, man. Like
Bro,
he
but the
couldn't
next,
even dribble.
yeah,
He done
true.
nothing, bro.
But the next game against Leeds, he was cooked by the right winger, bro.
See, yeah,
क्या
that
कहते
is
हैं?
something that
I do
because the thing
agree
is
with
that's
your
not his
bro.
national position.
I do agree with that तुम्हारा वो कि सही है वो सब ठीक है defensively is very good 1v1s barely anyone beats him but at the same time what I think the we can hurt Chelsea is if we play Tierney right what my thing is we're gonna overload the left flank with Shaka, Martinelli and Tierney and that's against Aspi that's a very good thing. Against
That's a
Aspi
pretty good
overloading the
one.
left side with Shaka, the form he is in right now, Tierney and then Martinelli, the form he is in right now. Because when Zinni plays, usually he tucks in. He's not the left back who goes
Yeah,
ahead.
he's not an overlapping
Mhm.
left back.
Tierney does.
He's
So that's
a
why
he's
I
a
want
central
Tierney.
midfield inverted left back.
That's why I want Tierney to play so we can attack them early, just play.
I think Tierney is good, but maybe the thing is with Zinni we get that kind of stability in the team because
Mhm.
it allows Xhaka to push really forward and be
Yeah.
comfortable
Mhm.
while we're sitting down there in the midfield, like on the counter. But let's see, like I would want Zinni to start, but I don't want him rushed from an injury at the same time.
Mhm.
So for me, Tierney
But
for
this
sure.
this probably first game that I'm going Tierney over Zinni because I would usually want Zinni to play only because of the thing that he gives us a lot of stability that we need on the ball. But क्या कहते हैं खैर he's coming back with from an injury. This is his first game, so he might not be up to it, and it's Chelsea a must-win game. So So moving on. So what are your final score predictions for this game? You were both
52-1.
huh?
52-1. मजाक कर रहा हूँ, 3-1.
3-1 Chelsea.
Yes, sir.
3-1 Chelsea, 2-0 Arsenal.
अभी इतना जलील हुआ, अपनी खुद ने भी अपनी टीम को जलील किया, बट फिर भी 3-1 बोल रहा है।
फिर भी अभी
देखिए
एक साइड ही नहीं ली इस बंदे ने, पूरी कोई साइड ही नहीं ली इसमें।
क्योंकि bro, I
सियासत
have
फैन
to
की
sit
तरह
on the
बात कर रहा था।
I have to sit on the fence with this क्योंकि obviously this whole season so far Arsenal's been better. I can't say anything. Like होता है ना, कुछ मैं criticize करूँ, कुछ मैं बोलूँ भी तो क्या बोलूँ?
तो फिर ये बोलो
मतलब
3-1 चेल्सी हारेगी।
नहीं 3-1 चलती जीतेगी इंशाल्लाह.
देखो, आपको अपनी क्रेडिबिलिटी एज अ पंडित फिर भी बरकरार रखनी चाहिए, इतना आप इमोशनल नहीं हो
But
सकते। चलो
3-1 और तुम्हारी
2-0 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. I'm going for a 2-1 Arsenal. I think there's goals both sides, but
I think
definitely.
Chelsea can score a goal, but 2-0 Arsenal.
2-1. Even if we go behind, we're coming back. Nothing to worry about. चलेंगे 2-1 easy. Okay, so
Should be
that's
You see,
confident.
man, मेरी predictions वैसे गलत नहीं होती हैं, अक्सर सही होती है मेरी।
इंशाल्लाह 2-0. इंशाल्लाह 2-0. Clean sheet.
मैंने इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ
श्रीलंका निकल
अफ्रीका
चुकी
के
है भाई वर्ल्ड कप से. Yeah, so moving on to Liverpool Tottenham, what do you guys think about that match?
वैसे it's a very tough game because both teams are
very interesting game.
Yeah, very interesting. Both in the same sort of form, you could argue.
Yeah, exactly. Tottenham has it.
Tottenham in better form because
Yeah,
Tottenham
Tottenham in better form. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
definitely,
not the same
मतलब
sort of form.
बोर्नमouth के against comeback मारा है इन्होंने।
Yeah, but the way they play, bro.
Bro, it's
It's not
honestly a
entertaining
shame
football,
for
I know.
football. It is a shame for football to be
Mhm.
watching a team playing this way, bro. It's fucking boring.
And it had to be Tottenham, obviously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a very tough game. Both teams in almost the same form, but Liverpool obviously a bit worse than them.
Yeah.
I think I see a draw happening, honestly, but
I
I
see
honestly,
Liverpool win.
I see Tottenham winning.
you see Tottenham winning?
Yeah.
You think Tottenham can hold them for that long? Even though obviously Liverpool hasn't been in the best of forms, but still.
Bro, the one thing you can't doubt with Tottenham is their defensive ability, right? They defend really well. No matter what part of the game it is, who it's against, they can hold a game.
Bro, it's
to
because anyone can put 10 men inside their box and defend like that,
Yeah,
bro.
you
See,
can
that's the
put 10
thing.
men inside the box.
That's why I'm going with Tottenham because like the way this season has been for Liverpool against low block teams, which is arguably Tottenham, right? Against other oppositions who played low block against Liverpool, Liverpool haven't done that well. Liverpool have struggled. And if Tottenham play the same sort of way, Tottenham can restrict them from scoring a goal while just scoring one on the counter attack themselves.
But look at this too. They don't have Son, they don't have Kulu, they don't have Richarlison. They only have Kane.
They only have Kane.
But to be honest, Son wasn't doing much either. Like,
Yeah, but they still
obviously
have
he's a
pace
big
on
But
him.
hit.
having Son on the counter attack, like
Yeah,
it
it's
just
a bit
gives a
different.
whole new dynamic. Like not having Kulachevsky as well. Like Tottenham's performances have dropped because they're missing Kulachevsky. Like I would argue that is one big reason because Kulachevsky he's been on great form ever since he came to Tottenham last January. Like
Yeah,
he at one point he had the most goal contributions in the league, man. So that's kind of insane.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I wouldn't put it down solely to Kulusevski.
Uh,
I think the way they played is, bro, no player can save that. Okay, even if you put Ronaldo up front, Messi up front, if you play that way, even these players would struggle to score goals. All they can do is maybe scrape a goal,
mhm.
one, two. They won't be scoring 3, 4 goals a game. You can't expect that from Tottenham, even with
Not every game.
Kulusevski in. Not every game, even if their full squad is fit. The way they play football it's an insult to football, man. Honestly, I can't watch a Tottenham game. When I watch football, I rarely ever feel the need to feel sleepy. But with Tottenham, just doze off, man.
Yeah.
This is the way they play, honestly. And if they play a good attacking side, then it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Then it's fun to watch because then
Like
they.
I could argue, bro, Nuno's football was better than Conte's, but again, Conte has a bigger name. He's a better manager, of course, but with Nuno, they were scoring more goals. They looked better. I mean, they
But,
beat City in the first game week, man.
but in the end, what matters is they grind out results under Conte, and it's a
Yeah,
result-based business, bro. It's a
yeah.
result-based business,
That's why, honestly, even
and
though me insulting Tottenham this whole while, I still am expecting them to win against Liverpool.
I don't think so because they're missing players to injury. They're missing three of their four front three, so that's a big loss for Tottenham, and they're not the best attacking team in the world anyway. It was just their pace at the break that were hurt
But to
teams.
be fair, like
But
even if
now,
someone like a Lucas Moura coming in to replace,
that's a huge
I don't
drop in
know,
quality, bro. Like a
yeah,
song.
it is a drop in quality, but if it comes to counterattack, it's not like the guy is not fast. Even with his age, he's quite fast for his age, as he's always been throughout his career.
I don't see that up because I saw one of the predicted lineups for Tottenham and it was so defensive. The only attacking minded player that I could see in the whole team was Kane. That's it. Like the Bentancur,
Kane and
Bissouma, and
Perisic.
Højbjerg as their midfield, and they played
And Perisic.
Perisic up front as like two players up front, and Perisic was one of them. So another defensive mind.
I mean, Perisic is a winger.
It
He's
is
just
a
a
winger.
Yeah,
He is
he
a
is.
winger.
He is a winger.
He
To be
is a
fair.
winger. That's
he
what I'm
is a
saying. Like
winger.
that's him, and maybe they can play Perisic up front, like instead of Son, like on the wing,
Yeah.
and then
I think
Sessegnon
I
at
think I
left
think
wing
they
back.
will do that. Like
Mhm.
even when Perisic is playing at left wing back, he's essentially just playing as a left winger. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
True.
might play him on form. Like those, the lineup that I saw had him as striker with Kane. So,
Oh my God, bro.
and three midfielders: Højbjerg, Bissouma, and Bentancur, and then obviously they're five at the back. Same. So it looked a very defensive team.
Bro, who plays with three pivots anymore? Like, have you ever seen three pivots in a game?
Nah, but he's because they don't.
No.
That's a very defensive team because all three midfielders are defensive minded midfielders. They aren't like attacking midfielders. Like
No.
that's going
No.
very safe at the back, defending the whole game, a ball through to Kane and Perisic. That's like what they counter.
That sounds like an Atletico formation that they play in the first leg of any Champions League game.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, that was just a predicted lineup by some random
No, of course.
account, obviously. But we're just talking about that. Khair, so what would your final predictions be for that game?
2-1 Tottenham.
2-1?
Yeah.
2-1 Liverpool.
I'm gonna go for a 1-all draw.
Mm.
So
I think
in our
to be fair,
predictions, everyone is scoring, but entirely different predictions. Like Tottenham, Liverpool, definitely, and you're going for a draw. That's it.
Yeah, because I don't see Tottenham scoring too many goals, and I don't see Liverpool scoring too many goals at the same time because they have players out too, like Salah, Darwin Núñez looks kind of good now, so
yeah.
that's about it. Like defensively, they look shaky. So that's why I draw. The
100%.
both teams score 1-1 each. All right, so
Yeah.
let's take predictions for the rest of the games for this game week. The
Yeah.
first one, Leeds, Bournemouth.
Leeds 3-0.
Yeah, Leeds 2 or 3-0.
I say 3-1. I see a 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 makes sense as well.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. But I see Leeds winning for sure.
Yeah, Leeds winning for sure
Leeds
by a
winning
mile,
for
bro,
sure.
by a country mile. Plus because it's at Ellen Road, bro. So I don't see.
Rodrigo scoring 2-3, inshallah.
Oh. A pew.
City Fulham.
Oh.
Oh, Fulham's gonna win this game for sure, bro.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Fulham's gonna cook City, man. They're gonna cook them.
City, Oh man, it has to
Dude,
be. It has
why is this even a question? Fucking 6-0 City, bro. I said it. I don't care.
6-0 City,
I
Bro,
don't
bum
care.
boy.
Fulham's not been that bad, pata. It's not the same Fulham
Yeah.
previous
I
season.
don't fucking care, bro. Haaland just missed a game in the Premier League. He's coming back and he's scoring
He's
6.
coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
scoring 6, bro. I'm not even kidding.
I
Bruh.
won't go that far, bro. I won't go that far. I
Yeah.
say 2-3
Bruh.
maybe, or
Okay,
2-3-1.
okay. 6
3-1.
is a big thing to say, but 3 for sure, bro. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
3 for sure. I'd agree on that.
I
Like,
see.
not Haaland, but City as a team 3.
Okay.
वैसे पता है,
Okay.
bro, you don't know.
City as a whole 4-0 से ऊपर ये गेम जा रही है. 4-0 से ऊपर जाएगी ये.
Bro, jot this down somewhere. It's gonna be
हाँ
on
हाँ
record.
it's
Do
on
you wanna
record
bet?
भाई, it's on record.
Oh!
YouTube please 4-0 से कम ये गेम नहीं होगी, देखना.
If anyone disagrees, please do drop a comment.
Roast to this guy in the comments. 4-0 at least.
At least.
Bro, I see that happening against Brentford more than Fulham. I don't know, because Fulham are my dark horse this season. I don't know. I just don't see. It's not the same Fulham as last season, bro. It's not the same team.
I'd say 4-1, man.
3-1.
I'd say 4-1.
I
mean,
believe in City's capabilities. I don't care what Fulham is doing.
3-1.
I believe in City's capability.
bro, but like if you just take an example with Man United, who would have thought they'd beat Man United 6-3?
6-3.
6-3. Bro,
And
Fulham.
it was 2 late goals. It was 6-1, but Martial came and he scored 2 goals. But it was
Bro,
And that's
essentially
Man
6-1.
United.
Bro, they
That's
gifted.
Man United.
Yeah, but that was like that was a different game. That's like
That
the
was way
13
early
players
in the
are up
season.
for it too. That's a different environment. That's a whole different one. But
Yeah.
and that doesn't mean they can't score 6. They can. The only team that can do it is City. So I guess.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it for sure. Like I
I'm going for
wouldn't
a
be
3-1, bro.
that sure.
I'm going for a 3-1. I think they might.
Yeah, that's a safe choice, right?
I think they will.
If you're bold, you would go 3-1 Fulham. If they really
No,
are your
that's not
dark
bold.
horse.
That's stupid. That's stupid. At home, City.
Yeah.
Maybe away, I might give Fulham a chance, bro. Like a draw, not at home. No chance.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Next game.
Villa United.
I'm sorry.
Villa United.
Villa United. Emery's first game back.
Yeah, he's getting smashed.
Big game, big game.
He's getting smashed though. Rashi with a hat trick.
I see a draw. I see a draw.
No. I'm just.
An FPL bias. I want Emery to win tomorrow, bro. I'm praying for him to win, bro. I swear to God.
Bro, this is you. Every prediction we do for United, you hope for United to lose. It doesn't matter who the opposition is. I'm on the same page, bro. But realistically, I think probably a draw.
Yeah, but
a draw seems very realistic.
It's against Emery, Aston Villa, his first game in charge, and Emery again. That's poetry, if they beat Man United on the weekend. But
and like the thing is, I think Aston Villa have a really good team. Like it was just Gerrard who wasn't doing so well. I think Emery's going to do big things at Villa. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to win trophies, but like he's definitely going to put the team at a decent place for sure.
No, 100%, bro. Because squad's good. Stevie G was shit. Simple as.
Simple as. Context, that guy had a lower win percentage than Gary Neville.
And Valencia, brother. Oh my God.
But yeah, so I go for a draw realistic. No. Yeah, I'm hope I'll go bold on this one. 2-2.
1-1.
2-2.
Same bro, draw, it doesn't matter. 0-0, 1-1, 2-1.
Prediction's a prediction.
It's a prediction you have to give.
Bro, I would say
6-6.
1-1.
They
don't have Haaland. If Haaland was in the team, I would have said it for sure.
वेला के पास ऐसा कौन है जो 6 गोल मारेगा?
मैं भी तो यही बोल रहा हूँ.
Bro, that's a funny one. Oh fuck.
Okay, so that's our predictions for this one. Next one. West Ham Crystal Palace.
West Ham, Crystal Palace. I
Crystal
think,
Palace.
and I think this is the trickiest fixture to predict anything. I think
Mhm.
maybe West Ham. I'm going West Ham because they're home. Upton Park. I don't know. I have a feeling
No,
West
no,
Ham.
London Stadium. Uptown Park was 3-4 seasons ago, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. Yeah, keep forgetting that.
That was a long time. Uh,
Yeah, that's
I
my
think like
bad.
this
But
is
I think
probably the toughest game to predict.
because they're the
Yeah,
most evenly matched teams
Mhm.
on paper
And on form too.
and on form. Yeah.
They
Mm.
both aren't doing
I'll
that.
go for West Ham. West Ham 2-1.
Hmm.
One
Yeah, West
all,
Ham too. West Ham too.
one all, one all,
Oh no.
one for one all.
We're expecting quite a few draws this game week then.
Even
Yeah,
the
I
bad
mean,
teams I see around.
Like what Harris, you said Tottenham and Liverpool's gonna be a draw.
And this one's gonna be. United.
United's gonna be a draw.
I'm
And then
hoping for
West
a
Ham's
draw. I'm done that game. I'm hoping.
okay.
Baki the rest too. I think.
Okay. Let's go.
Southampton, Newcastle.
Newcastle.
100%.
Newcastle.
yeah, it has to be
Not
Newcastle, but
even
I
a
think it'll be a
question.
close one.
2-0
It'll be
Newcastle.
closer than you.
Yeah, it's a close one. But Newcastle for sure. Like if they give Southampton too many free kicks away near the box, okay, that is dangerous because we know how deadly Ward-Prowse is. But
Yeah.
otherwise, Newcastle, like in terms of team and how they play, Newcastle for sure.
Newcastle. I'm 2-0, bro. Southampton's not that good. It's just our boogie teams we managed to take points off us, but I'm not too optimistic.
But it's because it's also at St. Mary's. So
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's in favor of Southampton is the
Yeah,
fact
I
that
mean,
it's at
if Tottenham lose to Liverpool and Newcastle when Newcastle go third,
yeah, man.
But Newcastle has a game in hand to everyone, I think. So,
really?
yeah.
Well, let me see.
So that's
No, they don't have a game in hand. Only in the top five, it's only United, City, and Arsenal who have a game in hand. And well, Chelsea, if you count sixth as well.
Yeah.
I meant like
Yeah,
Tottenham have a game in hand on Newcastle. Like the Newcastle has most games. Everyone has game on hands on Newcastle, you know.
No, Newcastle and Tottenham, they've both played 13 games
Oh,
this year.
so but rest of us do have games on.
Yeah, most of the teams are on 12.
Yeah, Newcastle winning, I think 3-1. 3-1.
3-1. Oh. Wilson, huh? Wilson might be out by the way, you know.
Yeah, Wilson might be out this week.
अबोल भाई की शक्ल देखो.
Early transfer.
But why? Guess why?
Why?
He's sick.
Yeah, but the report that I read, the guy said he might be good for Sunday. So
he might.
it's
That's
a
something.
risk.
He might be out. Might be out.
Yeah.
be out. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully he's not.
So that's Newcastle Southampton. The next game, Everton
Wolves,
Leicester.
Brighton. Everton Leicester. Okay, let's.
Everton Leicester.
Everton versus
Leicester.
Leicester, bro.
Everton's home.
Yeah, Everton won. Yeah.
Well, this is another game I see. Why do I see so many draws this game week? What do you think? Who's gonna score?
I think
Leicester.
Everton.
I think it's Leicester, bro. Leicester's gonna win.
Man, Everton's really good at Goodison Park, man. It's the crowd that keeps them going, and they play really good at Goodison Park. I think DCL is going to show up finally with a goal, a match winner, and Leicester lose a game. I think 1-0 is what I'm going for.
I was gonna say 1-0 too.
Yeah,
Or-
for who? Leicester.
Yeah,
Everton.
no, 1-0 for Everton.
Yeah. Agree, man.
1-0
Sure.
for Everton. I'm not gonna go draw for this one. Too many draws.
Too many draws.
Najib, by you?
Leicester 1-0.
Leicester 1-0, so very low scoring.
Who to score?
Understandable.
Yeah, low scoring game for sure.
Low scoring.
But who do you think is going to score for Leicester?
Madison. Matters, bro. Matters.
Do you have him in your FPL?
Yes.
He does.
Ah, no wonder.
Yes.
No wonder.
Yes.
Like, for sure. I think Leicester's going to take it because they had a brilliant performance against City last week, and I think they can only build on that.
Did you just say that? Brilliant performance against City.
Yeah,
What?
they kept them. I think it was a great performance. Even Pep admitted to it in his post conference that Leicester did put up a really good game.
Bro, Pep's the most down to earth manager you'll find out there. He'll be complimenting Maccabi high five he's playing them, but he knows City's gonna smash him.
Bro, even if they smash him 6-0, you'll be like, yo, they gave us a tough time.
Yeah, tough time. Khel raha hai, bro. Like, obviously, Leicester gave a good game, not denying that, but
मतलब 1-0
I mean, it's not a brilliant game.
उस गेम में सिटी को 1-0 डाउन भी रखना एक अचीवमेंट है तो वे मगर ऐसा भी नहीं था
लेकिन हालैंड नहीं था भाई
अब आगे
भाई हालैंड के बिना भी सिटी कोई कम टीम है यार
वो बात नहीं है नजीब भाई लेकिन जो केडी भी क्रॉस दे रहा था हालैंड अपने घर पे ना अपनी टीवी तोड़ा
बहुत प्यारा खेला था केडी क्रॉस गेम उसके इस गेम से अब एक ही गेम बच नहीं 2 बचे हैं वुल्व्स ब्राइटन उसको क्लियर आप देम आप
3-1 वुल्व्स
बदले
तुम when you said 3-1 ना मुझे लगा ये 3-1 ब्राइटन बोलेगा फिर एकदम से वुल्व्स निकला ठीक है भाई
है ट्रॉसार्ड हमारे पास एफपीएल में चाहते हैं कि ट्रॉसार्ड ही एक गोल मारे फिर जो 3 मारे ना वो वुल्व्स की तरफ से आए
ये इनका थोड़ा बायस
कोस्टा
रेड कार्ड
है आप रियलिस्टिक थोड़ी प्रेडिक्शन दे
यार भाई ब्राइटन इंशाल्लाह जीतेगी 2-0
गोल दोनों ट्रॉसार्ड गोल दोनों ट्रॉसार्ड
कोई भी मार दे अब वो तो मुझे नहीं पता
शायद वो बोल रहा था एफपीएल में एफपीएल 22 भी आ
गया एफपीएल में नहीं है ट्रॉसार्ड बता सकते
हैं आरिस भाई आपकी क्या प्रेडिक्शन
2-1 ब्राइटन या 2-0 ब्राइटन either one of them but 2-0 I'll go 2-0
इससे नहीं पूछोगे दोनों को ट्रॉसार्ड
हाँ
बधाई हाँ बोलेगा हम भी चाहते हैं कि आपकी प्रेडिक्शन सच हो जाए और असल में ट्रॉसार्ड 2 गोल ठोक दे
क्या बात है
हम ये भी चाहते हैं कि वुल्व्स जीते चाहते तो हम जिंदगी से बहुत चीजें
फिर तो कहीं और ही होता है बोल भाई अभी इसके नीचे 2 मिलियन व्यूज लिखे हुए होते हैं
इंशाल्लाह हमारे व्यूअर्स पहुंचाएंगे हमें 2 मिलियन
आप लोग पहुंचाओगे
ये आप लोग
पॉइंट करने से 10 व्यूअर बढ़ जाते हैं पता है
यार आप हमारे व्यूअर्स का मजाक उड़ा रहे हो छोड़ दें इसको आप ऑल द बेस्ट लव यू
पॉलिटिशियन है
एक आखिरी गेम की प्रेडिक्शन ले लेते हैं नॉटिंघम ब्रेंटफोर्ड
2-1
Brentford 2-0 Tony is back right Tony is back for this game right
yeah
Tony is back
he got a yellow card this game week or the one before that
I think it was this game week. Yeah, he played this game week. He played this game week, bro. He's out. He's out for this game.
Alright.
Yeah.
Seems like someone has to tinker with their FPL a bit more.
No. Ivan Toney. I thought he had he got suspended for last game week, but he got suspended last game week only. This game week miss कर रहा है तो 1-0 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford still. I think Mbeumo's gonna have a good game.
बेचारे कोशिश करता रहे
वो हाँ कोशिश करता रहता है I think finally अब pay off होगी जाके this game week.
इस गेम वीक में आपको एक अभी बात बता रहा हूँ जिसका फाइनली पे ऑफ होगा ना वो हेजूस है आप मुझे बता रहा हूँ ऑन रिकॉर्ड देखना
क्या वापस बोलो आवाज नहीं आ रही
मैंने कहा इस गेम वीक जो जिसका फाइनली अंदर चला जाएगा ना गोल के वो है जेसूस He's gonna score this game week.
Jesus बिल्कुल मैं भी बोलता हूँ Jesus score करेगा इस game।
इंशाल्लाह आप देखेंगे।
ब्रो एक मिनट, मैं तो चाहता नहीं, मुझे पता है कि ओबामा ये गोल मारेगा आर्सेनल के अगेंस्ट, ठीक है, और आर्टेटा के सामने ये सेलिब्रेशन करेगा, ये नहीं होता। बनता है ब्रो इसका तो। I have a feeling if there's any goal scorer from Chelsea, it's gonna be Aubameyang.
That's actually something I'm afraid of.
ब्रो मुझे पता है, मैं ये इसलिए
मुझे
मैंने
भी बहुत
की
गंदी
थी कि मुझे यही लगता है ओबा might score tomorrow on Sunday, but क्या कहते हैं, in the end we'll still win because our ex-players tend to score against us every time, so that's beautiful. But Jesus is scoring. That's I'm saying this on record. Jesus is scoring on Sunday, and we're winning.
Hopefully not.
Right. Okay, that's about it for this podcast. Thank you Najib bhai for coming.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Always a pleasure.
इंशाल्लाह। थैंक यू अबुल भाई, आपसे बात करके बड़ा मजा आया। नजीब भाई आपसे भी थैंक यू गाइस फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन।
मजा आया।
इंशाल्लाह फिर नेक्स्ट
you.
पॉडकास्ट में मिलते हैं। पीस।
Inshallah. Take care.